See, the old jokes are the best. How many actresses does it take to screw in a light bulb? They have to be that tiny, wouldn't they? Never mind. 50. Well, I'm glad someone finally got that. 50. One to climb the ladder and do it, and 49 to look up and say, oh, I could have played that part. Easy. But you see, Michael Bennett has called me. They're doing a dance version of Macbeth, you see. And they want me to do Lady Macbeth, but I read the stage direction. It says, Lady Macbeth enters with candle upper center. No, I couldn't do that. I shouldn't do that. I will do that. I'm trying to keep us up and festive because of the news, which is so dreadful. You know, you heard about the two gay rapists in Beverly Hills that attacked this woman on Rodeo Drive. One held her down, one did her hair. Yes. Why do women parachutists have to wear jock straps? Well, they have to, or they whistle all the way down. Let's get the show on the road, Joan, and quickly, too, and that's where it should be, on the road. I want to say hello. I want to see you smile. I want to hold you in my arms again. I want to do the little things that we have done before. Peter, I can't live without you anymore. I won't be satisfied until you're by my side. I'm yearning for that moment when, oh, I can say hello and see you smile and hold you in my arms again. I've got the wine chilled. Hold you in my arms again. I've turned the bed down. Hold you in my arms again. And Marlene Dietrich was on. Now, we people over 20, well, anyway, we remember Marlene, don't we? She still has those gorgeous legs. They were both on the flight with her. One was in first class. The other was in economy, and the rest of her was wrapped around a stewardess, which would be par for her intercourse. And Marlena looked and acted something like this. Hello. Goodbye. I'm going to do a few numbers. This is the class act.
What would you do if your husband came home with lipstick on his boxer shorts?
I shouted out. Why, look at that little devil did come home with lipstick on his boxer shorts. I will shout it out.
Shout, the spray that helps you get it off your chest. Smoke alarm. You'll swear it was heaven sent.
Hello from Hollywood. This is Rona Bruder. And away go trouble down Ray. The fastest miles in the West. I'm substituting tonight for Tom Schneider. Hooked on special assignment covering Amy Carter's puberty fights for ABC's Wide World of Sport. Oh, that's crazy. Nathan! Oh my God, don't ever come up from behind me like that unless you need it. Oh, that's lovely. There they are, my little darlings, Flora and Fauna. My little talking furs. Are you having a good time tonight? Very much! Did you notice my lips hardly moved? I went to the Wayland Flower School of Dramatic Lips. Say something funny.
All right, I will do my impression of Eleanor Roosevelt.
Really dating the act again, aren't you?
Right on! Right on!
Thank you. Now,
No, I must continue. If you can have a mistress, so can I.
this one does not talk. It's heavily sedated. And peeing on my shoulder. It used to be black, see. I've got more news than Beverly Sills had farewell performances. She never gave up. Flash! You must have eyeballs over here. That's an artistic picture of Rudolph Nebrega, taken for art's sake. His lover at the time. I was talking with Doris Day's sister, Judah. Judah Day. She's pretty but dumb. Oh, doesn't know the difference between escargot and boogers. Have you just eaten? She said that Doris wants to return to films in The Best Little Whorehouse in Texas if they change the title to Claptrap. I just love Christy Jorgensen's new picture, Altered State. Remember Christine, the one who went to Denmark and said, "Make it snappy." Martha Ray has had her lips circumcised. I'm only reporting the news. Flamingos have moved to Florida and set up Jews on their front lawn. she called me, but I told her to put a rubber on it. Anyway. Phyllis has had her face lifted again. I said, well, now, who stole it this time? Certainly right for leaving it lying around on a shelf at the Galleria. I saw Ann Miller on the Merv Griffin show. You know, she still has that gorgeous body, but her makeup looks like the Avon lady exploded all over her face. Wow! A carnivorous drag queen could live years off her blue eyeshadow alone. And her nylon wig had a run in it. Her hot wave pad, disco pants, say that 10 times fast. She was wearing them in her slip show. Now that's gross. Disaster backstage at Peter Pan. Captain Hook wiped himself with the wrong hand.
Hey, how many San Franciscans does it take to screw in a light bulb?
I have no idea.
None. Bucket.
I don't care if you're associated with this show. Barbara Streisand checked into the cystic fibrosis ward in the Cedars of Lebanon Hospital. She wants to me to come right over as she checked in for plastic surgery. I failed my Evelyn Woods reading dynamics course. She checked in for plastic surgery and wants me to come right over and help her pick her nose. There, that's it. Thank God she's not in for a hysterectomy. Listen! I wish you could do that. When you move your head, great waves of things come from it, don't you? Like we're being attacked by something. Hornet, maybe. It's just been revealed that Bugs Bunny's gay. Now we know what's up, Doc. Julia Child, the Joan of Arc of the culinary world. Oh, she could burn rubber. Jello has a wonderful recipe for cooking turkey. Stuff it with popcorn, put it in the oven. When the ash blows off, you know it's done. And after all these years, she doesn't know the difference between a California orange and a Florida orange. I told her, slice them in half, put a hole in each one, and suck on it. The one that sucks back comes from California. Don't cry for me, Pasadena. Cry for me, Cupertina. Wait, don't cry for me, Argentina. Oh, I like that better. Brazil, they're on the second floor at Sears. They make your tits stick out like spears. There's nothing more I can think of to say, Dodo. I am Eva Perro. Who do you think I am, Mrs. Olsen?
history books will say, I, Eva, rose from squalor. I slept my way to El Taco. I had the lousiest accent in South America. But I go now. Back to Radio Shack. My little body is breaking down. I have breasts growing from my microphone. And crazy Eddie, his prices are insane. So long, suckers. Bye, kids.
You went away and left this town as empty as can be. I can't sit under the apple tree with anyone else but me. For there is no secret lover that the draft board didn't discard. But I am not flat. It's the microphone. Oh, I like that. Dwarfs marching to their death. I may join them. Yes, they're either too young or too old. They're either too gray or too grassy green. The pickings are poor, the crop is lean. What's good is in the army. What's left will never harm me. They're either too young or too hung. So, darling, you'll never get stung. Tomorrow I go hiking with an Eagle Scout and less. I get a call from Grandpa for a snappy game of chess. I've looked the field over, lo and behold, they're either too young or too old. God, here they come again. Those dwarfs, they bother me. Second chorus, you're not getting off easy. They're either too bold or too bald. I'm down to the wheelchair and bassinet. My heart just refuses to be upset. I simply can't compel it to, with no Marines to tell it to. Gung-ho, I'm either their first breath of spring, 2, 3, or else I'm their last little fling. I will confess to one romance I'm sure you will allow. He tries to serenade me, but his voice is changing now. What can you say about puberty except it's a hair-raising experience? The battle is on, but the fortress will hold. They're either too young. What's young? They're either too old. Not if they're breathing. Either too young or too old. Send in the dwarfs. I'll take anybody.
I, Queen of the British Empire, and what's left of it, am very happy to be here in rather gay San Francisco, where I'm told only the bridge is straight and the traffic lights flash their delightful colors of lavender and lime. And read, walk, don't walk, scamper. I'm glad you liked that. Just my quaint sense of British humor, showing you that I, Betty Windsor. Am a human being, but a real queen. How many of you out there can say that? My reason for being here is twofold. Spindle and mutilate. More UK humor. That's United Kingdom, not yuck. I am here to tell you of my foreign affairs. Oh, the palace intruder wasn't all bad, you know. From that incident you learned that my husband, the Duke, and I share separate bedchambers. Protocol requires he walk 3 feet behind me. Consequently, I haven't seen my husband in 20 years. Oh, all that clinking of metals and clanking of armor could be anyone. Also, I am here to see my dressmakers in Pasadena, the House of Dowdy, and my plastic surgeon in Hayward for the removal of my pocketbook from my fingers. You all seem really? You all seem so interested in the contents of my pocketbook. I reveal them to you now, or maybe it. I have here all the money in the world. My American Express card. I never leave the castle without it. Well, if a queen can't have fun, why be a queen? You know, I never really cared for Nancy Reagan, especially after she served me pre-fried beans in Santa Barbara. She didn't get the yacht trip, did she? Oh! And I don't care for the St. Francis Hotel. Not at all. Why, the walls are tissue paper thin. A woman in the next suite must have been madly in love with 007. All night long I heard her screaming, "Ooh, Roger Moore! Ooh, Roger Moore!" Just like that. And Nancy must have been upset with Ronald in the next suite. She kept screaming, "Moron! Moron!" You know, as I stood next to Mr. Reagan in the assembly line at the De Hong Museum, I noticed that his hair was not dyed, but prematurely orange. It's his face that has died. A long time ago. Well, the children are down under. Princess Anne is racing at Ascot under the name of Mr. Ed. Prince Andrew has given up that dreadful person named Coo, whose last name was Coo. That would not have been right. Princess Cuckoo. The press called my daughter-in-law lovely, charming, good wife and a good mother. I call her snippy, snotty, a brat and a bitch. If I didn't know she liked it, I'd suggest a good spanking with a birch branch. You go to your castle, I'll go to mine. After the marriage, Princess Di and I were motoring through the countryside of London. Oh, don't give the ending away, please. If you know it. This is my true life adventure. We were motoring along, we were held up by two highwaymen. The first one said, Princess Diana, we want your famous engagement ring. And she said,
Oh, I never wear my jewelry in the country.
Isn't it frightening what fear does to the vocal cords? The second highwayman said to me, Queen, your tiara. I said, I never wear my jewelry in the country. Did you notice my voice? I wasn't afraid. So they took the Bentley and roared off into the night. I turned to Princess Di. I said, dear, when we left London, you were wearing the ring. Now, where did you put it? And she said, she inserted it between her legs. Oh, you jest. Comma, I said. She said, where did you put the tiara? No jesting there, dear. I'm no dizzy queen. And then she rather amused me when she said, pity Margaret Rose wasn't with us. We might have saved the Bentley.
The Queen. Little does she know, as time has gone on, Princess Di is divorcing Charles to marry Richard Chamberlain. Princess Anne was seen recently riding her horse bareback through a lesbian bar in Chelsea. Prince Edward is now a showgirl in Las Vegas, and as the Queen herself might say, oh, and the worst news of all, Mr. Thomas is taking his English muffins to America. We're going to take a break now. We hope that you are enjoying Master Pierce Theater. A break for a libation. I want to thank you, Hodgkins. Thank you for supplying this libation.
Oh, no, Mr. Pierce, not that one. I'm taking that to my doctor.
Hello, I'm Carol St. Lawrence. Relaxing, being terribly phony. This is my hideaway, away from the kids, where I can unbend and sip on my international orange cappuccino. I drink it the Italian way. With my feet.
International, the cappuccino that keeps you on your toes.